Are you tired of feeling stuck in life? Are you ready to break free from the cycle of mediocrity and start living a life that you're really excited about? If you answered yes, then this video is for you. In just 7 days, you can start building new habits that will change your life forever. But what exactly does it mean to build a habit? To put it simply, a habit is a behavior that you repeat over and over again until it becomes automatic. Building a good habit is like installing a new program on your computer. Once the program is installed, it runs automatically without you having to think about it. The same is true with good habits. When you repeat a behavior often enough, it eventually becomes automatic. This means that you can do things without even thinking about them. For example, brushing your teeth is probably a habit that you don't have to think about. You just do it automatically. The same can be true with good habits like reading, exercising, and meditating. By repeating these behaviors over and over again, you can make them automatic. Now, why is this important? Why should you bother building good habits? Well, it's simple. Habits are the building blocks of your life. They determine whether you succeed or fail. The habits that you have will either help you or hinder you. If you have bad habits, then you'll struggle in life. But if you have good habits, then you'll be able to achieve anything you set your mind to. So if you want to change your life in 7 days, start by building good habits. Here are 5 habits that can change your life in just 1 week. 1. Start by setting just one goal. One of the biggest mistakes that people make is trying to change too much at once. They want to wake up early, eat healthy, work out, and read more. But they go too hard at first, and then they burn out. This doesn't work. Instead, start by focusing on just one thing. This will allow you to fully concentrate on making that one habit stick before you add more. For example, if you want to wake up early, spend a week just focusing on that. Set an alarm for a reasonable time and try to wake up at that time every day. After you've mastered waking up at that time, then you can move on to the next habit. This is the best way to ensure that your new habits stick. It also helps you avoid getting overwhelmed and gives you a sense of accomplishment as you check off each habit you build. 2. Do small actions consistently. Another mistake that many people make is trying to do too much at once. They think that in order to change their lives, they need to make some drastic changes. But the truth is that small changes can have a huge impact. Just think about it. If you could improve your life just a little bit every day, how different would your life be after 7 days? What if you could do that for 30 days, 60 days, or even 90 days? This is called the power of compounding. Compounding is the idea that small changes can have a big impact over time. The reason why this works so well is that it creates a snowball effect. You start out slow, but as you gain momentum, you get faster and faster. Before you know it, you're flying through the finish line. The key to success with compounding is to do a little bit every day. Even if it doesn't seem like much, it adds up quickly. For example, if you read just 1 page of a book every day, that's 7 pages in a week, 49 pages in a month, and 365 pages in a year. That's almost an entire book. If you eat 1 less junk food every day, that's 7 less pieces of junk food in a week, 49 in a month, and 365 in a year. If you exercise for just 10 minutes a day, that's 70 minutes in a week, 490 in a month, and 3,650 in a year. Do you see how this works? Small changes can have a big impact over time. 3. Learn to say no. As you start building your new habits, you'll start to see resistance. People will try to pull you back into your old ways. They might make fun of your new habits or try to convince you to stop. Don't listen to them. You have to stay focused on your goals and ignore the haters. This is one of the most important skills you can learn. It's the ability to say no to things that are not important. You have to learn to say no to distractions, negative people, and anything else that takes away from your focus. When you say yes to others, you're saying no to yourself. When you say yes to distractions, you're saying no to progress. You have to learn to say no if you want to be successful. Now, I know it can be difficult to say no, especially if you're a people pleaser. But you have to understand that saying no is an act of self-respect. It shows that you value your time and your goals. It also shows that you're serious about what you want to accomplish. So practice saying no. Make it a habit. And when you do, you'll see how much it improves your life. Number 4, move your body. Taking care of your physical body is essential to changing your life. If you want to be successful, you need to be at your best physically. That means eating clean, exercising, and getting enough rest. When you take care of your body, you'll have more energy, focus, and motivation. You'll be able to push through tough times and come out stronger on the other side. But I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking that you don't have time to exercise, or that it is too expensive to eat healthy. But the truth is that you don't need to spend a lot of money or time to take care of your body. Just a few simple changes can make a big difference. For example, start by cutting out junk food and sugary drinks. Replace them with whole, unprocessed foods. Get at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week, and make sure to get enough sleep. These are all simple changes that can have a big impact on your life. And no. 5. Reflect on your progress. Finally, if you want to change your life in 7 days, you have to reflect on your progress. You have to take the time to look back and see how far you've come. When you do this, you'll be amazed at how much you've accomplished. You'll be motivated to keep going. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind and forget to look back and appreciate how far you've come. But you have to make time for this. Set aside time each week to reflect on your progress. Write down everything you've accomplished, no matter how small it may seem. Then take some time to really appreciate what you've done. This is important because it helps you see how far you've come. It also helps you stay motivated and focused on your goals. When you reflect on your progress, you'll be reminded of why you started in the first place. You'll be more likely to stay committed to your goals and make positive changes in your life. These are 5 habits that can change your life in just 7 days. All of them are simple, but they're also powerful. If you follow them, you'll be amazed at the results. So start today. Start with just one habit and work your way up. Don't be afraid to ask for help or support, and don't give up. Even if you slip up, just pick yourself up and keep going. Change doesn't happen overnight, but if you stick with it, you'll eventually get there.